After I whoop his ass, we could be cool. It's me versus him. Like, that's what it is right now. My life or your life. And it's my life I'm picking every time.
Break your hand in. Get up every day.
The process ain't nothing new. Because of one fighting is the reason why we turning it up to another level. During my fight week with Zepeda, I had got a question about who I wanted to fight next. Teo was my #1 pick.
You chose me. I ain't choose you. You chose me. So I'm gonna tell you straight the F up. You can go back to 135. We'll send you back to lightweight. You still got the WBC belt. You're gonna be fine.
That's at the top of their game. And they young. They my age, same age as me.
Between me and Shakur, when we were on the top rank, because we were the next rising stars, we sparred. We did only 3 rounds back in Miami in 2016. I was getting the best out of him.
Teo posted a video that is very misleading. It was the first round. So we warming up. Ain't nobody really laying nothing. Like, he know deep down inside, he remember how the sparring went.
People would have seen more if he wouldn't have told me to stop, so you know what happened.
He said stop recording. Come on, dog. I just can't wait to display what I've learned and can't wait for him to display what he's learned in the amount of under 10 years.
I'm gonna beat the out of you. You better be ready, boy. We are in Las Vegas, Nevada. We at the UFC boxing gym. January 31st, I'm fighting Teofimo Lopez. I'm moving up to 140 pounds, super lightweight. The process ain't nothing new. I'm not trying to put on all that muscle and all that extra shit they keep talking about. Skills pay the bills, and that's what's gonna show up on fight night.
The world in which Teo can mentally break Shakur.
No, I don't think so. I think Teo thinks he's some kind of mastermind with the mind games and all that, but I think he's mad as a box of frogs. But no, I don't think he's going to be able to break him, no.
I heard they got you on the side. Hey, the problem with your son is you still there. That's the problem.
Tensions are through the roof. Just days before the fight, Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson go head-to-head in a heated backstage altercation.
Listen, I bought this. Listen. I bought disinfectant. It's supposed to be on you. I bought disinfectant for grandma. I heard they got you on the side. I bought disinfectant for that. Okay. I love you.
Things got explosive, and you won't believe what was said.
I can't believe you. I gave you barbecue. It's supposed to be on you. What's going on? No, wait a minute. I heard they got you on the side. Hey, the problem with your son is you still there. That's the problem.
Behind the scenes, tensions got hotter than ever. Teofimo Lopez is sending a clear warning from his camp, and every word is a direct threat to Shakur Stevenson. The world sees him as the underdog, but his father insists Teofimo excels in many areas, and they're determined to showcase the best. Shakur has fired back, claiming why he's superior, but Teofimo questions anyone who brings those Ken Norton-style movements into the ring.
It's just too fast, too smart. This is not a William Zepeda fighter. He has everything that Shakur has, but better. But my son is very clever in punch placements, where he's smart in there, he knows where to go in, he knows when not to go in, he doesn't get hit. He's a boxer. Everybody that night's gonna see that.
I think he's a boxer. He's fast, he's strong. He got boxing IQ, you know how to outbox people. The shoulder roll, I think his shoulder roll is really good. I'm better than him. I want to be better than him in every area.
Man, he wants some smoke, man. Who won? Who got it?
Kudos to him. He's going to the top guy. He ain't gonna marinate. He's going right to it. He's there to aim for greatness. That's what we need in the sport of boxing. There's a lot you gotta worry about with me. Name me a fighter that's doing these Ken Norton movement. Name me a fighter that's catching off of it, throwing the same shot all in a split second.
On the other hand, Shakur Stevenson reminds everyone that his IQ and ring smarts surpass everything Teofimo brings. He's been pushing himself with intense techniques in training camp, vowing to show his full arsenal on fight night. fight. Meanwhile, Teofimo has criticized Shakur's relationship with Terence Crawford, claiming he wouldn't be where he is without Crawford's backing. In return, Shakur has been mocking Teofimo's style, warning that any attacks on his close circle will be repaid inside the ring.
That's because they rub the shoulders with the right people. Shakur and that community are all personal, buddy, where I'm like by myself a lot of times, but that's part of the success because they're all Michael Vicks and I'm a dog.
I mean, Teo can have his opinion. He don't have no real relationships in this game. I understand where he's coming from because on the outside looking in, I don't know nobody he's close with. The people that been around me, we've been helping and pushing each other to these next levels, so we done build bonds and relationships.
Shakur Stevenson emphasizes that Terence Crawford's backing has pushed him beyond his limits, shaping his career and preparing him for this fight. But he warns Teofimo to think twice before making comments against him. Teofimo's remarks about Crawford and his family have hit a nerve. Now, Shakur is determined to not only showcase his skills, but also respond to all the negative talk Teofimo has thrown at him. Even sparring with Crawford has sharpened Shakur's techniques, leaving Teofimo in shock.
Welcome out. Put a lot of great people around me, challenge me and push me and take me to the next level, and I think that's what keeps me at my sharpest. Terence Crawford, that's my big brother. I love him to death. I feel like if he wasn't in my career and in my life, it'd have been very difficult getting to the level that I got to. And he kind of told me is take every guy serious. Seeing him and seeing how he prepared for a guy who I know that's not on his level, it kind of turned me up to make sure that I do the same.
You look out, you 4 kings, but you're in my way. So I gotta move you out my way.
This guy is the best, and we're here to face the best.
As the fight draws near, Teofimo Lopez has vowed to bring pure pain into the ring. Behind the scenes, he's made it clear that his goal is to bruise Shakur Stevenson like never before, and he means every word.
Just like I said, man, focused. Ready to do what I got to do with my assessment on my part Saturday night, and we will be victorious.
For the win of this fight, where do you think that takes you? Pound for pound, just in general, boxing fans.
It's up to you all. You guys got that power. For me, my power is just to do what I got to do on that night, Saturday night against Shakur Stevenson, and keep my belts, retain my belts, defend my belts, and just keep it moving. Yes, sir. Any other questions?
To beat Theo, bring the pain Lopez night.
Yeah, we bringing the pain, man. Bring back the pain. So that's what we're doing, man. We bringing the pain.
Shakur, meanwhile, promises to take Teofimo into uncharted water, testing him deeper than ever and showing that he's ready for every challenge Teofimo throws his way.
I think that I got the same style as them guys. I think that them guys are movers. If you really pay attention to my fights, I'm not a guy that really just move all around the ring. So we'll see. We'll see come fight night. But once again, I think we got totally different styles.
I think when you're the best at what you do and you're outspoken like myself, yeah, you're going to have that underdog. It's like a slumdog millionaire. So it's okay. I prefer it. I don't mind it. We're always against all odds.
At the same time, Teofimo Lopez has been studying every Shakur Stevenson fight, dissecting patterns, tendencies, and weaknesses. He's sending a clear warning. If Shakur ever backs up to the ropes, Lopez will unleash shots so punishing they won't let him recover. He's heard all the doubts and criticism and believes now is the moment to prove just how prepared he is. Stevenson is walking straight into danger. Teofimo isn't here for a decision. He's here to dismantle a legacy and deliver a beating that could hand Shakur the first loss of his career.
Yeah, it could have been easily.
The ropes kept him up?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man.
Now, I'm saying if you hit him like that.
He not getting up.
Teeth different.
Just the whole thing. I think it's time. It's time for it to happen, man. It'll be good for him afterwards.
Right.
It'll be good for him.
On the other hand, Shakur Stevenson isn't underestimating Teofimo Lopez. He openly acknowledges his opponent's skill and power, but warns the world to expect a shock on fight night. January 31st is Judgment Day for fans everywhere, and Stevenson is ready to unleash his absolute best. His game plan, kept secret until now, will be revealed in full, and the way he handles Lopez will not only leave everyone speechless, but force the world to rethink what it takes to stand up to him.
The truth. I understand what I'm getting myself into. I know that he's a great fighter. I believe that I'm the better fighter. So at the end of the day, come January 31st, we're gonna find out.
A lot of people, when they talk about their opponents, look to disparage them. You don't want to do that. You call them true. You respect them as a fighter. What do you expect about him?
At the end of the day, I'm an honest fighter. I sit down, I watch, and I see who's good and who's not. And when I watch him, I think he's a great fighter. So, me being honest with you, that's all cool. But at the end of the day, once again, I will come out victorious.
One of the big narratives surrounding the last fight was the whole Tom and Jerry aspect of it. We're expecting to see you stand in front of Teofimo Lopez. And
I can't tell y'all how I'm going to fight. Why would I tell you? If I tell you, that means I'm telling him. So at the end of the day, it'll be a surprise for him, and just come in on fight night and I'll be ready.
As tension builds between the two fighters, their former opponents have weighed in, turning up the intensity. Josh Taylor delivered a scathing assessment of Teofimo Lopez, labeling him overconfident and breaking down precisely why Shakur Stevenson holds the advantage. And the explanation he provides could catch you off guard.
He also spars with Terence and things like that, so he'll be used to sparring with bigger guys as well. So yeah, I don't think the punch power will be an issue.
Sparring with Terence is a bad prep, is it?
Yeah.
Look, one of the other things that's kind of come out recently was Teo was doing a podcast and he was talking about taking opportunities that arise. People were alluding to the fact he was talking about illegal blows, and if the opportunity arose, he was going to take them. He clarified he didn't mean that he wasn't going to, hit below the belt or anything.
Well, you're never going to admit to that, are you?
Is Josh Taylor accurate, or is Teofimo being underestimated too soon? Only time will reveal the answer. For now, Taylor, who's faced Teofimo Lopez firsthand, isn't impressed by his punching and feels it's overhyped. He also points to Shakur Stevenson's top-tier preparation, highlighting his training and sparring sessions with Terence Crawford. Taylor says that kind of guidance says a lot, while Teofimo's taunts suggest doubt rather than true confidence.
No, but it was almost alluding to, because the way that Shakur moves defensively, he was saying that, the opportunity of the way that his body moved, he might, get the kidneys, or he might get somewhere like that.
Well, yeah.
What do you kind of make of the way that he's alluding to?
Yeah, I agree with that. It might be a dirty tactic, but at the end of the day, it's still a fight, and if he's showing his back, it's there to be hit. Take it. I mean, the only thing that the ref can do is stop and give you a warning and say, don't hit in the kidneys or don't hit here, and you go, right, okay. But by that point, the damage is already done. You've hit him there, the damage is already done. So yeah, why not? It's a fight. You can only get a warning. If he starts doing it intentionally and keeps doing it, then yeah, disqualify him.
Additionally, Josh Taylor offered guidance to Shakur Stevenson on taking down Teofimo Lopez. Having squared off with Teofimo himself, Taylor understands exactly how to approach him. He insists that Shakur's strategy is already designed to test Lopez, and by following Taylor's tips, Stevenson could win even more decisively. Taylor points out Teofimo's vulnerabilities, where doubt sets in, and explains how Shakur can exploit them to control and dominate the matchup.
Your advice to Shakur going into the ring against Teofimo Lopez, kind of having been there, done that, shared the ring with him, what's the top three kind of secrets to beating Teofimo Lopez?
I think, I don't think he really needs to change much, Shakur. Teo actually doesn't like it when you stand off on me, because then Teo's quite a good counter puncher, so Teo then has to then push you, which he's not great at. He's better when you're pushing him. So I think Shakur doesn't really need to change that much. I think he just needs to keep his patience and keep his smart, sort of slow paced kind of slick boxing. I think that'll play into his hands more than Teo having to come forward. So yeah, I don't think he has to change too much.
Adding fuel to the hype, Richardson Hitchens, who says he's the only fighter to have actually landed a real hit on Shakur Stevenson in sparring, offered a surprising breakdown. He views the matchup as a 60-40 contest, leaning towards Stevenson, but also points out the situations where Stevenson could be exposed. Hitchens' perspective is significant, as he's one of the rare few to connect with Shakur, and he claims Stevenson hasn't fully returned to peak training. His advice for Teofimo Lopez, drawn from experience, might be key on fight night.
I mean, everybody expects me to be like, Shakur's gonna win easily, right?
Well, that's what we think.
Yeah, but I think it's a good fight. I think it's honestly 60-40. I think, obviously favors Shakur. He's the more unbeatable guy because he's hard to hit him, period. Yeah. But Teo also has the abilities to not be that easy hittable. Like, right. He's not just a guy you're sitting there to pick apart.
He's also athletic and defensive at times.
Yeah, so I think it's a 60-40 fight. I'm favoring Shakur. And I don't know how Shakur is gonna win the fight. I don't know if Shakur is with Shakur, it's all about the danger you could put in front of him. That's one thing I do know. If he feel like it's danger and you got his mind thinking and working, you can tame him.
Hitchens believes that for Teofimo Lopez to truly impress, he must pose a serious, tangible threat to Shakur Stevenson inside the ring. If he fails to do so, Stevenson will operate at his absolute best, push Lopez into extremely challenging situations, and secure a clear victory. Looking back at their recent performances, Hitchens leans heavily towards Stevenson, pointing to his last bout as a display of superior skill, especially when compared to Lopez's fight against Barboza. He highlights how Stevenson shocked everyone with his showing against William Zepeda and warns that a similar scenario could unfold if Lopez doesn't bring real, undeniable danger.
And make him keep off of you. If Teo can't make him think, if Teo don't got nothing that's like, yo, this motherfucker hurt me, Shakur's gonna have his way with him. So it's all about what Shakur feels in that ring that day.
So in other words, if he does sense some danger, if Shakur sense some danger, it'll be just a different type of fight, but he'll still win.
Right. It'll be more of a, I'm gonna get what I can get, and I'm out of here.
And move.
Yeah.
What do you think about his performance against Zepeda?
He surprised me that day.
Yeah.
Because
but you seen him do that in the gym, so why did he surprise you?
Because it's always different under lights. Yeah, it was different under lights. You know, he was sending me sparring clips of him in that camp. Like, I was watching, and I'm like, okay, like, all right. But I felt like Zepeda pressure just was different from them guys.
Herring breaks down Teofimo Lopez's skills, describing him as one of the most elusive fighters in the game. Drawing from Lopez's previous bouts, he advises that to win, Lopez must take control and bully Shakur Stevenson in the ring. Herring points out how Lopez can use lessons from his past fights, emphasizing that despite his growth and only one loss on record, victory won't come easy. Success depends on applying these insights while executing a smart, calculated game plan.
But then when you got a guy like Teo, you know, which is another good friend of mine, Teo is so elusive where he has a really good offbeat rhythm. I mean, we've seen him in his last fight on Arnold Barboza. You've seen it when he fought Josh Taylor. You've seen it when how he comes out the gate against Lomachenko. And I believe he has to do that even with Shakur. You gotta basically be the bully because he's the bigger man. He has to basically put his foot on the gas and step to Shakur. But I think it's a great matchup. And it's two real good styles that clash. And for me, despite what people may think, or maybe the one loss on Teofimo's record, I think Teo's improved since the Kambosos fight a lot. And I think it's a great matchup for boxing. I'm actually excited for it.
Offering guidance to Teofimo Lopez, Herring stresses that he must avoid getting caught in Shakur Stevenson's style. He explains how Stevenson thrives on turning bouts into a tactical chess match, and if Lopez lets himself be pulled into it, Stevenson could quickly dominate. Herring also lays out a plan for Lopez: use his size and speed, stay aggressive, and focus on his own strengths instead of trying to mirror Stevenson's approach. In Herring's view, Lopez cannot match Stevenson's strategic brilliance, and any attempt to do so would only make him vulnerable to counterattacks.
You know, when you look at the styles, you know, and you think, okay, Shakur is gonna fight the way he fights, you know, because that's who he is, and it's not a knock to him or his style. It works for him, but I guess in this case, Teo, can Teo box with Shakur and win rounds, or does he have to be on him, be aggressive, and pressure him?
I think he can, but I think he used to mainly use his size and his speed. You know, Teo has a good snap. He has a good snap in his punches, and I don't think he wants to make it too much of a chess match with Shakur. But that's, like you said, that's Shakur's game. He has good eyes. He can see everything coming. I mean, we see with the Zepeda fight. Zepeda. I think Zepeda's issue was he was fighting at the same speed. So you know, when a fighter picks up your speed and rhythm, and especially if they have great timing, they're gonna pick you apart.
The stage is set, the fighters are ready, and the tension is at its peak. Teofimo Lopez is coming to prove a point, while Shakur Stevenson is prepared to defend his legacy. Every punch, every move, every moment counts, and nothing will be held back. Don't miss a second of this showdown. Hit that like button, subscribe, and drop your predictions in the comments. Who do you think will walk out on January 31st victorious?